I think the online space has had a massive impact on society. On the good side, it enables people to get together, it enables voices to be expressed, it enables us, meaning ministers, leaders, to reach out to groups whom you would otherwise not be able to engage intensively. People who will not listen to your speech for 2 hours may be prepared to look at your post for 30 seconds. Well, at least I get 30 seconds of his attention, and I get some little bit of a message across, and maybe cumulatively will count. And amongst the community too, it's a way for you to keep in touch with your friends, with people with the same interests, and to build a Singapore community, because you're sharing touch points, you're going to the same websites, you're looking at the same, looking at things, similar issues and subjects. But on the other hand, it creates problems also. It creates problems because you can have echo chambers. We may not all end up on the same websites. I mean, in the old days, you all read Straits Times or Taupa or Berita Harian or Tamil Murasu. And today, we don't all go to Straits Times or Berita Harian or Tamil Murasu websites. Reading newspapers, also not so many as before. So the teacher assigns the newspapers to you to read, or at least I think they encourage you to read the newspapers, and you do. But you have so many other things going on that you're spending less time on these shared spaces. And I think that is an issue. Also, the speed with which things circulate is an issue. You don't have time to sit back, you don't have time to pause, to think, is this real, is this not real, is this wise or not, do we want to do this or not? Something gets posted, everybody gets very angry. Overnight, half the country is in uproar. Why? Because one person got up, felt wrong side of the bed, made one foolish post. We all got so angry. Life is short. Calm down. Sometimes you have to get angry. Sometimes you take a deep breath and say, this is silly fellow. Just ignore that. And it's not so easy to do on the internet. And when things like that happen, they can go viral very quickly, even if it is not fake news, you know. And it's just something which is not important, but somehow caught the wind, and then we all got swept away. So that is a problem. Then you have the problem of fake news, which in itself is troublesome, but if it becomes viral, it becomes even worse. Recently, a few days ago, there was an incident in England, in Liverpool, where a young man stabbed a little dance class of kids doing Taylor Swift dancing, and 3 kids died. And they caught the attacker. He was underage, so the police didn't say anything about the attacker. And so stories circulated. This is Islamist extremist illegal immigrant. As a result of which, there were riots in Liverpool, in this neighborhood, and in other cities in England. Turned out to be fake news. This young man was not a Muslim, was not an illegal immigrant. But the fake news has done harm. It's already circulated on the internet, on the social media, on WhatsApp, WeChat, or whatever. So that is a big problem. It's a problem for us too, because you get caught up. You see a picture, right? Gaza, bad things are happening. Picture comes to you, horrible. It may have come from this round of fighting in the Middle East. It may be from somewhere else altogether, or some other period altogether. And you don't know. So you say, be careful, check. Yes, I promise to be careful. But how can I know? And with AI, even worse. So it's a big problem. Part of it is education. First you must be educated to be skeptical. If you see it, ask yourself, is it true or not? Secondly, you must be educated to be a bit detached. If you are very tempted to send it to your 100 best friends, please calm down, count to 100, go take a drink, come back, think again. Maybe 50 best friends is more than enough. Better still, think about it, sleep, tomorrow wake up, and then see whether you still feel this way or not. Maybe by then more news will have come out and you'll find out it's rubbish. And so part of this is education and getting the population to understand how to survive in this environment. But part of it also is to have the right rules so that we can, we can control the medium, control the way the medium develops. That's why we have POFMA. You put up a falsehood, I have a way in which you have to put up a correction, and if you don't agree with the correction, you go to court, the court will decide whether the correction is correct or whether your original post is correct. But anyway, you must put there, everybody must know that this one the government considers to be fake news. That's one thing. Secondly, I think you have to hold the platforms responsible. If you put up things which are harmful, which can encourage criminal behavior, I can order you to take down. Thirdly, actually, you should really go further and say, if you put up something, and because of what you put up, harm was done. Maybe people got cheated. Maybe they got scammed with a Bitcoin scam. You may say you are only the platform, but the law is you have responsibility. And in some countries, they're doing that. So these are things which we have to do to control the medium, to make it safe and fit for purpose, and something which will be good for us rather than harmful.